So listen, if you're making this mistake, you pretty much have a 0% chance of ranking or getting shown in search results, which is going to kill you. So let me fix that for you and share 3 steps to help you fix this and ensure that you can at least get ranked if you're doing this correctly. So I have a sample website here making this mistake. This is for a salon. I don't even know where this is at. But you can see here that if I go to their service pages, it doesn't really tell their services. It has salon menu, spa menu, brow bar, policies. So if I go to the salon menu, it just has this random menu. So this is the mistake that I'm talking about. This is the big mistake number one that you have to fix. And stay with me. I'm going to talk about two other ways to fix this and help get you ranked. So the reason that this doesn't work is because your services should be broken out into individual pages. So when someone is searching for, if I go to the salon menu here, someone is searching for a women's haircut, this should be dedicated to its own page. Men's haircut, children's haircut. So when I do this service dropdown, it should have women's haircut, men's haircut, children's haircut, and then it should go into the details of each of these haircuts. So ideally, you would have your service menu here, and then this would be a button, this would be a button, this would be a button. And then when they click on this button, this goes to its own page. And it's going to talk about, it's going to be women's haircut, and then it's going to give maybe some befores and some afters, some details of the cut, obviously pricing, and then also some reviews should be on here as well. And then what we want to do is also link to other services. So you can put some buttons here that would link this back to other services, other main services. So you can do other services, men's haircut, children's haircut. So it links this all together. But from an SEO standpoint, this really helps give a lot of information to the algorithms, to AI, to any place that is pulling this information to try and present it to people looking for it. You have almost a 0% chance if someone is looking for a haircut showing up because you don't even have a dedicated page. So this is part of the first issue that I see a lot of times. The second issue is not having, so you don't have the pages to begin with, but the pages should be dedicated and mention your location as well. So I don't even know where. So this is a whole another issue. So there's 4 locations: east, west, Derby, downtown. So you should ideally, in a perfect world, have this broken out for each location. So this would be your location, number 1, and then it would go to a service menu, and then your service menu. So this service menu is for east, and then you would do one for women's haircut based on this location. So women's haircuts in Wichita, Kansas, or in East Wichita, Kansas. So you need to get these locations in there. And as far as the H1, the title, as far as the meta descriptions, as far as the page descriptions. So then you would do the same thing for men's, same thing for children's, and so on. And then you would do another one, the exact same thing for West. Service menu for West, women's haircuts, men's haircuts, children's haircuts, and so on and so forth. So not only do you have each service broken out by what you offer and giving them an ideal service page, it's also broken out by location. So if someone is searching in East Wichita for a woman's haircut, the chances of them landing on this woman's haircut page for East Wichita, Kansas is significantly higher than as it is now. And you can actually compete in that market. As of now, you're pretty much non-existent in this market. You're pretty much non-existent in this market, in this market, in this market. You're going to get dominated by other salons in those markets doing these things and talking about the location and the services because it's the most relevant to what people are searching for. So that is key number one. That's a big reason that this website, I'm sure, isn't ranking. And well, not most, a lot of websites out there struggle to rank because you're not doing that extra work to build out those pages. Sure, yeah, it is a lot of extra work, but it is very important, especially to local SEO. The second thing that you need to be doing that is really going to drive this point home is creating content, SEO optimized content around each of these pages. So for women's haircut, we want to release SEO optimized blog content for this, talking about the different styles, what's popular, what's not popular, whatever is relevant to your audience. We want to release content on men's haircuts, children's haircuts, all of that. Basically, when we're releasing content on those, so not only do we have dedicated pages on those, our content talking about those is going to reference these pages. So people looking for this type of service are going to more than likely find this content or find this page. Either way, they're going to, if they find this page, they're going to bounce to this page. If they find this dedicated page, they're going to be where you want them to go, and then they're going to book an appointment or give you a call or submit a lead form, whatever you want them to be able to do as far as the call to action. So the tool that I use to create this amazing SEO optimized content is Arvow. So you can do this very easily based on, for SEO, you can create SEO articles. So whatever keyword I want to rank for, so I could do women's haircuts in East Wichita as the keyword, and then I can give it a title if I want as well, or not. You can just do it on the keyword and hit add keywords and it'll generate a title for you. Here's an example of some local SEO articles that we've done, just to kind of give you an idea of how this works and why this is so effective. Because ordinarily you could have ChatGPT or Perplexity or whatever create these articles for you, but they're not going to be SEO optimized. It's going to create you a lot more work. So this is going to be a lot easier. So if I do realtor near Miami, you can see it'll based on realtor near Miami keyword, it generates the top 5 things to look for when buying a new home. And then it talks about the keywords, it talks about the location. You can have it set to your internal links here. You can have it do a relevant YouTube video. You can have this write this for your business. So I can put my keywords in here for my business. I can upload my own pictures. I can do my own links, my own site map. So it's referencing, when they're finding this article, these links are going to lead back to my service pages. So this makes it really, really effective. And you can edit any of these. If I go into this, you can kind of see you can edit any of this stuff. I can edit this with AI. You have your very own AI assistant here, which you can just do it this way. Has to rewrite it, simplify, make longer, make shorter. Or I can use this AI assistant and just say, make this whole article funny, add 2 more pictures on this, take away this paragraph, whatever the case may be. And the nice thing too is this is blog automation. So you can basically integrate this with any website and it'll publish automatically for you. And then also you can publish it to social media. So you're getting your stuff out there that way. It's going to link back to your service pages, back to your website. Also increase the authority, also increase the backlinks and internal links, which all helps from an SEO standpoint. So that's why it's really, really important. Just to kind of bring this home, here's another article we did. So let's just say maybe you have a teeth whitening of your dentist. You have a teeth whitening service. Here's one we did on teeth whitening near me. That's the keyword that we wanted to target. And then here is talking about best teeth guide to local options in 2025. So this is talking about local teeth whitening options. How much does it cost? All of this stuff. Very, very valuable article to be able to publish to lead people back to your site and also increase the authority of your site. So that's step 2 is releasing consistent content that links back to your pages, which is going to help. And then step 3 is optimizing the back end of these pages. So this is the front end of the pages, but you need to optimize the back end. So you have, your meta descriptions kind of behind the scenes talking about this page. You have your page titles. that are kind of behind the scenes, which would be up here, services, salon menu, which is not a great page title. Your page title should have the location in it as well. Behind the scenes, the alt text, if there is any on this image, what is the keywords and descriptive elements of this? So all that stuff is really important, and making sure that you have that set up. So a good way to be able to do that again is through this tool. You can do site optimization, which is really, really nice. So you can set up your own site optimizer. You can go in here, name it, put your website URL, and then it'll analyze all of your pages and offer suggestions on how to fix the pages, which is really cool. And it'll also tell you why you should fix the pages. So here's one we have set up. Let's just go, and this is just a test one, but I can show you kind of what this does. So once you have it analyzed, it'll do page titles, meta descriptions, chronological URLs, image alt text, internal links, FAQ schema, article schema. So what it does, so this is page titles. It'll say, here's the current title, here's what you should change it to, and then you can click and see why it should be changed to that. And then with one click, you can apply the change, or you can select them all and apply them all at once. So it's really good for improving your SEO on your website, but also for auditing purposes, because like image alt text, you have a lot of images on your website. Probably a lot of them don't have alt text. You probably missed that, which is an important keyword, an important SEO element to get more keywords stacked inside your website, because it really comes down to making it as most relevant as possible and getting as much information in your website and relevant information in your website as possible so more people can find you. So again, this is the site optimizer. So these are the tools that I use every single day to not only create content, SEO content, but also optimize my website. But it all starts with basically enhancing this and making sure that your service menu is built out effectively and correctly. And again, if you do this, you're going to have a significantly higher chance of ranking at the end of the day. So yeah, make sure that you go in and fix this. Hopefully that helps you out. There's a link below. You can see and test out Arvow for free. It is really a game-changing software for SEO. I also made this video on how to generate leads with Arvow too, which is kind of next level. So make sure you guys check that out as well. Hopefully that helps.